Welcome to Queensland Raceway, Willowbank, for round one of the 2019 Tenkate Plant Hire Australian TransAm Series as part of the Ipswich Festival of Cars 2019. It's been a longer than expected break for the TransAm teams due to the cancellation of the Lakeside Classic in March. Finally back at the track, they wasted no time on the Friday, setting up the garages for the weekend and getting out on track in the general practice sessions. A great field of 12 TransAm cars line up for the first race weekend of the series. First up on Saturday morning was qualifying and the first opportunity of the weekend to experience all of the beautifully presented cars on track at the same time, including the fan favourite number 42 Cuda, driven this weekend by Lindsay Kearns. That was qualifying. John, how'd you go?
Mate, I was surprised myself actually. We went out on old tyres from last year, which we decided not to put down this weekend, and managed to clinch pole, which we're very happy with. So we've got a good group of cars out here. Pole, we got the old Cuda, with Lindsay Kearns driving it second. Russell Wright's come back and had a little run, he's third. Excellent. So yeah, it's a great bunch of 12 cars, and considering it's our first meeting, we've got more cars coming, so we're looking forward to a fantastic weekend.
Alright, how'd your qualifying go?
Qualifying was good. We had the car there, and I had an off at 4, hit a bit of oil on track. Car feels good. I'm trying to really get the car load up in the corners and really get on the power early, and we've got the pole, so I'm happy with that, and we'll go in the race and have a clear mind and a bit of confidence, and we'll go forward from there. Hopefully we'll catch up with the 6 litre boys.
Qualifying saw John English starting the season where he left off last year, taking the outright pole, with young gun Sean Evans taking out pole in the 5 litre class. Race 1 didn't disappoint. Russell Wright and the number 69 Mustang putting the pressure on from the start, all over the back of the number 11 Firebird of John English. A tough start for Harry Lambus in the number 33 Mustang, locking a wheel on the entry to turn 1, resulting in a minor off that would see him almost half a lap down at the end of lap 1. English keeping the competition behind to take the race 1 win. Sean Evans in the number 4 Mustang driving a strong race to convert the 5 litre pole to a race win. Both Lindsay Kearns in the number 42 Cuda and Mike Collins in the number 22 Mustang having a tough start to the weekend, retiring from race 1 with mechanical issues. Race 2 saw the introduction of the new for 2019 split grid race format. The 5 litre cars, led by Sean Evans, would start approximately 30 seconds ahead of the more powerful trophy class cars. The aim of the split grid is to keep the racing interesting and provide the opportunity for fast 5 litre cars to have a shot at a race win against the faster trophy class cars. The trophy class cars were making good progress catching the 5 litre cars until a stuck throttle saw the number 20 Firebird of Ian Palmer end up in the gravel trap on the entry to turn 6. The resulting clampdown slowing the momentum of the hard charging English, allowing Sean Evans in the number 4 Mustang to hold on and claim his first race win in the category.
So Sean, races 1 and 2,
How was it?
Very good. We had a good run. Come off the pole in class in race 1, and we just did the right thing and kept the gap to Trisha and tried to just build that. And the car was good. I had a bit understeered, but other than that, the car was pretty lightning. And race 2 with the reverse grid, you could call it, I guess, the new format we're going to run this year with the 5 litres in front of the 6s. I thought for sure Johnny was going to catch me. I mean, that car is just, it's mid. Like, you see it handle on track, and he's definitely, for a guy his age, he's definitely got it on me. And, you know, and we managed to hold the gap even with a clamp down, and we ended up getting the outright win, which was a big achievement for me and all the guys that helped me, Bryn, Dad, Wes, you know, and Mum and Reese coming out. We got really, it was really good, and it felt good to get that win. You know, I really felt good. So.
Another early start on the Sunday as teams tweak their setup and select their best Hoosier tyres to run. Both English in the number 11 Firebird and Evans in the number 4 Mustang having a great start to their 2019 campaign, taking both race wins in their respective classes on the Saturday. Ian Palmer in the number 20 Firebird and Chris LaRosa in the number 3 Mustang, pushing hard to each make up 3 spots from their starting positions. Palmer finishing 3rd, putting him in striking distance of English for race 4. Mike Collins' disappointing weekend in the number 22 Mustang continued, again retiring early in the race. Harry Charalambous in the number 33 suffered a mysterious fuel pump issue, seeing him parked up in the midfield.
That was race 3 for the weekend. You guys had a great battle there at the start. Give us a run through.
Well, I was in front, but Russell was arresting from behind, and the old Pontiac takes a fuel lapse to get temperature back in the tyres, and he was all over me. And if his brakes were okay, which he's got a few problems with, I'm sure he could have passed me, but anyway, as luck would have it, came into the pits and had a little bit off the back.
Yeah, firstly I've got to thank Anthony Tenkate for kindly loaning me his car this weekend, and unfortunately he had it off last weekend in a race and broke some ribs, and so he kindly asked me to drive the car. So I'm still getting used to the car, but bit by bit I'm trying to put a bit of pressure on this old bloke here, says this old bloke. And in that race, yeah, as John says, you're a little bit slower at warming the tyres up, so I was sort of over the back of him. But and you know, he left me racing room, which was good. We had a couple of close little tussles there. And anyhow, as the race went on, I started driving at close to 100%, and then probably went a little bit over 100% into turn 3, went a little bit too deep, went off the track, came back on okay, but lost a couple of spots, got back up to 3rd, so I'm pretty happy with that. But we've got a few brake issues with the car. I'm not sure whether we'll make it out for the next race or not. Fingers crossed we'll be out there and try and put some more pressure and keep him honest.
Excellent.
He's trying very hard.
It's great to be back out here again. Thanks to Dad for letting me drive the car this weekend. I'd like to be a lot further up to the front, but just getting used to the car. It's very taily this weekend, so I'm just trying to get the setup right. I think the tyres need to be replaced. We'll change some tyre pressures, put some newer tyres on the rear, and just hopefully I can, for the last race of the weekend, get up the front a bit more.
English and Palmer, their latest to the green flag, and there it goes. English a good start,
Race 4, the final race for round 1 of the 2019 Tenkate Plant Hire Australian TransAm Series, saw John English in the number 11 Firebird unable to hold off the number 20 Firebird of Ian Palmer. Ian breaking through to take the win in the final race of the weekend. Sean Evans drove a mature race in the number 4 Mustang, maintaining a comfortable gap to Trisha Chant in the number 35 Mustang to take a clean sweep for the weekend. A fantastic start to his 2019 campaign. At the end of round 1, John English leads the championship, with Russell Wright in second and Sean Evans and Ian Palmer tied in third. Join us next time at Lakeside Raceway on the 1st and 2nd of June for round 2 of the 2019 Tenkate Plant Hire Australian TransAm Series.